If you're not sure what your tax return is telling you, you're not alone. A lot of folks are unsure if they receive the tax credits that they deserve. Here's a brief explainer on how to look at your 1040 and understand the major points. First thing you want to see is your filing status. You could be married filing joint, married filing separate, single, head of household, or qualifying surviving spouse. This is important because it can affect what credits are accessible to you and the size of your refund. The next section is basic information. This is just information about you. The next section is dependents. Dependents are your kids or anybody else that you're supporting. You want to make sure this information is correct because wrong information can cause your return to be rejected or delay your refund. Box 1A, list your wages. This is money that you earn from your jobs. The next big points are these ones from 2 through 6. These are basically other income sources that you have, unearned income. So these are dividends, interest, any type of retirement distributions are going to be listed here. If you did sell any stocks or bonds, it's going to be listed on line 7. Line 8 is special because this also reports out unemployment or self-employment income. So if you work gig work or work for like a ride-sharing company, this will be listed here. Your total income is going to be listed on line 9. And if you're wondering, because some places ask for it, your adjusted gross income is going to be listed on line 11. Line 12 lists your standard deduction or your itemized deductions. This is an amount that the government takes out of your earnings or your income to basically not be taxed. Once you subtract that out, you have your taxable income, and this is the amount that your government uses to calculate how much you owe in taxes. Line 19 is going to have your child tax credit. This is the non-refundable portion. It also includes the credit for other dependents. So you should see something here if you have any tax liability, and that's going to be on line 16. If you have any other tax credits that are non-refundable, they're going to be listed on line 20. Line 23 here is going to be the taxes from your self-employment income. So if you worked, like I said, worked gig work, it's going to be listed here. Your total taxes, including self-employment and your personal income taxes, are going to be line 24. Now, if you had any taxes withheld from your paycheck, this is going to be listed on line 25A. And your total withholdings from all your tax forms is going to be listed on 25D. Now, here's where it gets special. Line 27 has your earned income tax credit. So that's going to be listed here. If you have a refundable portion of the additional child tax credit, that's going to be listed on line 28. And if you have credits from education, the American Opportunity Credit, that's going to be listed on line 29. All these are going to add up and show your total credits and payments on line 33. But for your refund, that's going to be listed on line 35A. So this is what's going to be sent back to you. If you owe money still, it's going to be listed on line 37. Okay, so what do you do if you have any issues on your tax return or you see any errors there? Well, if it's a basic information error, like your social security number or any of your birth dates, one of the things you can do is just talk to your tax preparer and see if they can fix it. Chances are they wouldn't be able to submit it if they had those type of errors. So those are things that they're going to want to reach out to you about. Now, if you see a calculation error or if you see a credit that you think is missing, one of the things that I would encourage you to do is check out one of our estimators. You can use Let's Get Sets or do a search online for one, but what you want to do is double check to see if another company has a very different calculation than the one that you see on your tax return. These are going to be useful because then you're not wasting any time checking to see if you need to do an amendment before you realize that there's credit still on the table. Check out our estimator at our app at letsgetset.co, and you can double check to make sure that you got all of your credits on your tax return. Thanks.